hopefully we will be able to have some rehearsals together. Obviously, we can only do what is safe, and that's the only important thing, is that what we do is safe for all of us, and you know, you and for me, obviously. So if we manage to meet together, we've got mapped out exactly what 2 meters social distancing looked like in the college hall, and went along with my little stick, my little measuring stick on a wheel, and we've rehearsals at schools. All my extracurricular groups are starting at school, so we've marked out with little is what 2 meters are like, and how I would stand 5 meters away, you know, where my 5 meters away position is away from everybody else. So it's all there waiting for us, ready, you know, whenever we feel, or, you know, the committee feels, government feels, or Boris. You know, we're moving towards being, if it's safe, and some of you I know weren't able to come yet, that's fine. I think Ian agreed, had we not, that next week Ian and I will be together. So over to Ian's, and at least you'll get a act of us both in the same room, because we felt that would be nice. So even if we stay on Zoom, we'll be together, and I think that will make it a little bit more, a little bit different. So I'll do it. One of us will go together. So next week, Ian and I will be together, and we can sort of move things on a little bit, hopefully, to talk about what we're going to do. So we're going to warm up tonight in a minute when Ian's warmed us up with a bit of ceremony of carols. No, a bit of the Haydn creation. Okay, I know we know it, but it's good to get us all singing and getting back into it. I'm still crossing my fingers. I believe we're thinking now possibly of doing this in autumn 2021, because I believe that if we were able to do it in March, another choral society is doing it, and it's a sort of a silly clash, I think, with other people. And so we will keep this on the board, ready for that. We're hoping we might be able to put together a short Christmas concert, get together to sing. Who knows? We're just going to be hopeful. And we're going to... Sorry, that's my dog. Sorry. Someone put someone through the front door and she's irate. We're going to do this term the Britain Ceremony of Carols. You have been asked to purchase it. I'm sorry, you know, it's not possible. Of course, we would normally hire copies for you, and we would, you know, we would do that. It's not sensible or feasible or hygienic or anything else to do this term. You have, if you don't already possess this, you have been asked to get it. I will do it. I think many of you don't have it for this evening. I might just do a little taster this evening, just in hopes that you will have all got your copies by next Thursday. I just echo what Francis said. We are doing the SATB version. It was originally written for SSA, and if you listen on YouTube, there's 1,000 SSA recordings of it. And so please make sure you get the one SATB. Please make sure that's the one you get, okay? Because I'm old-fashioned and cannot face doing Christmas carols before October, because I just can't. For the first few weeks, we will also, once you've got the copies, practice what we're hoping to do in March, if we can have a concert. We're hoping to do, that was on our plan always, is the armed man. Now, the movements of this into learning this for a month or so will work perfectly, because they're very different. And anybody who finds the Ceremony of Carols style a little bit challenging will enjoy the armed man, because it's much simpler. So a nice mixture of quite complicated and a little bit easier. So again, Lisa has out the ISBN for this, and Ian was already pointing out to some people that you need this great greeny bluey copy, and not a black one which doesn't have all the movements. Many of you already have this. Okay, so this has gone out requiring emails, but I thought I would explain. So it's going to be really nice, some lovely music. This quite challenging, some nice carols. This for after Christmas, sunset, hooray, please. Lots of nice bits and bobs. And then this, hopefully we can revisit the creation and do it in autumn 2021. So I'm going to stop talking and let Ian warm you up. So Ian, if you're there, oh, there you are. Ian, if you're ready, could you warm everybody up, please?
Can you hear? Yeah, okay. Right. Gosh, it's great fun, isn't it? It's the most entertaining rehearsal we've had so far. It's great. Probably most of you haven't been doing a lot of singing, haven't been warming up and singing for 6 hours every day. Am I right? Those of you who are nodding and saying, yes, you have, I don't believe you. Okay, so in spite of that, take it easy this evening. Treat your voice carefully because it hasn't been working that hard over the summer, and you're suddenly going to be singing, you know, for an hour and a half, whatever. So do pace yourselves. So if you can stand or sit upright, so you can sing and breathe at your best. Okay. And we're going to start with just the normal exercise to E. Okay, down a fifth. Breathe. Same again. E again. And R. O. And an extension of that, still to E. And keep it quite gentle. Try and keep the quality between the different notes the same. So it's the E vowel is the same quality. R. Okay, and now a sustained exercise. We've done it before. Alleluia to a scale. Okay, when you get to the bottom, I want you to breathe and then go up. So, Alleluia. Nice pure Italian vowels. And breathe. A little bit soft if you can, but still nice and open and supported. Breathe. Same thing again. A little bit louder this time. Ah, and project that sound right across the other side of your rooms. Ah. And as it's getting a little bit high, it may be that halfway up the scale at the end, you might want to take a little top-up breath, not a full breath, but a little top-up breath. Hallelujah, hallelujah, just to make sure you get right up there. You don't need to, but it might help you get up there. Same thing again. Well done. Altos and basses stick with that pitch. And sopranos and tenors, can you sing a third higher? So we get some harmony. Sopranos and tenors, altos and basses, and. Sopranos and tenors, it might be even more important you take that little top-up breath to get you right up there. And one more. Sopranos and tenors, altos and basses, and. And then finally, I want you to sing Haydn, 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 choir, Haydn, 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 choir. Just in case there's a possibility that you've forgotten which choir it is you've enrolled in. So Haydn, Haydn, and then choir at the top. Choir, so it's a nice open sound. And Haydn, 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 choir. And lastly, well done, you've all done very well. I'm sure that leads really clearly into Haydn creation. Over to Mandy.
Oh, sorry, trying to get myself unmuted, sorry. Thank you, Ian, that's brilliant. It does lead perfectly into Haydn. I was just thinking how that cheered me up, and I was also thinking that you'll be reading in the press about, oh, schools and it's awful. The kids came back today. They were so happy. I can't tell you. It was any fears one might have had, and that we've all got fears about, you know, keeping ourselves safe. But the children were so happy, and they were all going, hello, hello. You know, they were so pleased, even to see us mouldy old teachers. They were really pleased to see all of us. It was lovely. It was really lovely. It would have heartened your souls. They were so happy to be back and doing stuff. You know, how long that will last for teenagers, you know. But you know, at least today, they were as happy as Larry. It was lovely. So what I would like to do, I'm just going to take us through a little whistle-top tour of my favourite choruses from the Haydn creation. Can there be a favourite chorus? They're all so wonderful because, you know, it's one of my favourite pieces. So it's, you know, just wanted to just get us warmed up like Ian's done. Unfortunately, nearly all of them are fairly ferocious sing, but I think possibly you'll need to stay standing. So what we're going to do is I'd like you just to sing this one through. This is Awake the Heart, which is number 11 on my page 33. What I'd like to do is you to just sing it through. And then I'd like you, so I will be asking Francis to throw it onto the floor. And then I'd like you to say, oh, blimey, I've completely forgotten how that bit goes on page 89. And then we can rehearse it a little bit. You might feel that you are singing it absolutely perfectly, in which case, brilliant, go for it. And we can move on, do a little bit of ceremony of carols. I won't do too much because I know many of you have got the music. So, right, Ian, would you give us the recit before it, number 10, and then take us in, you'll have to count us into number 11 because I'm out the way.
Okay. And the heavenly host proclaim it the third day, praising God and saying 2, 3, 4, 1.
Okay, so with a show of hands, who felt they needed to do a little bit of note bashing on some bits of that? Show of hands. Lovely. Who felt that they sang it all perfectly and didn't need to do any more of it? Wonderful. So, who thinks I should decide what bits we practice? Okay, people don't think anything. Fine. So, can we go back to the beginning of it? Because I sang it through, so I think I know which bits are tricky. Can we go from the very beginning and just sing together? I think the first sort of 12, 15 bars are fine. And then I think it would be nice to just have a little bit of a look at some of the trickier bits. So can we all sing from the beginning? Ian, could you lead us in from the beginning, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Okay, and stop. So I think that bit's fine, isn't it? That's fine. Sopranos, I hope you're relaxing and not getting really tight for those top notes, yeah? So I mean, if it's tight, you should be going, oh, Lord, the mighty God, and just doing at the top. Don't try and form the words. If you're a bit rusty, just go for the R. Don't go rejoice. Rejoice is awful. So just go Ria, the mighty God. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. So what I'd like to do now, Ian, could you just do, please, the tenors and basses from the bar after figure 1, which is my second bar middle system of page 34, which is where the fugue bit starts. Could we just do tenors and basses there for a minute, just to get this next little bit sort of sorted. Is that all right, Ian, please?
Yeah. Should we go as far as the bottom of 35?
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah, that's a good place. Yeah.
Okay, here's the basses and the tenors. 4.
Brilliant, thank you. So now can we do altos and sopranos from the bottom system of page 34, in other words, where they come in that passage?
Okay, altos and sopranos at the top of the next page. So altos, 3, 4.
Lovely, brilliant. So now can we have everybody from the middle system of page 34, all parts together?
Bases, bar after 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, thank you. Can we then carry on with the basses and tenors from that very place, bottom of the bottom system of page 35, or where we just stopped?
Bases, tenors coming in at the end of the page. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. Lovely, brilliant. And then sopranos and altos from the same place, bottom system of page 35, please.
So altos kicking off on the 4th beat of the bar, and sopranos on the 1st beat of the next bar.
And Ian, can I just say again, sopranos, those top A's, particularly as you're on your own at home, just relax, open your mouths. If it's an R, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's hard at home, and you've got carpets and curtains galore, and it soaks up the sound and makes it so hard to get a note out. Don't hurt your throats. Just do it to an R sound, just to get it working. As I said, there's nothing worse than carpets and curtains for top A's. So just do it to an R to get that sound out. Sorry, Ian, off you go, please.
Okay, so altos, B, and sopranos 1 beat later. So altos after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well done, Ian. Those semi-quavers are a pig on that first page, aren't they? Yeah, well done. Right, everybody, please, from the bottom system of page 35.
So basses, altos, then sopranos. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So this goes for every part. Well done, everybody. This goes for every part. You know, think now about the quality of sound you're making. I know how difficult it is to sing on your own at home. It's hard. Although, you know, over the years when I've been doing lots of solo work, I've had to rehearse on my own at home to get my parts ready. All professional singers have to rehearse on their own. So it is an art, and it does make you very good when you get to the communal rehearsals. So it's really important, bearing in mind the carpets and curtains, that if there are any sounds that are tight, in other words, if anything doesn't feel diaphragmatic, that is a strain, particularly as Ian says, you haven't been singing for a while, though I'm sure you have. It's really important to keep that open sound. If you know, get rid of it doesn't matter, you're on your own. Thing are, if anything is, you're struggling to get anything out, don't strain your throats. It's really important. You know, it's much easier when you're in a group, when you're on your own, or worse still, if you're on your own and you don't want, you know, neighbours or your teenage children upstairs to hear you singing, and you're trying to sort of half sing quietly so as not to disturb everybody else in the house. You know what? Poof, howl, enjoy yourself. Don't try and half sing. That's really bad for your throat. It's like whispering. Whispering is terrible. You think if you whisper, it'll save your voice. It's terrible for your voice, whispering. It uses all the wrong bits. And so, you know, when you think, oh, I'll just whisper, that'll save my voice, you're better off mouthing. It really is. Whispering, I find whispering tires me out more than anything else. So think about your voice qualities. You know, it's hard singing. I know very well how hard it is to sing on your own, but you know, you can do lots of things to improve yourself that you couldn't do in a rehearsal. You know, you can't start going, oh, in the middle of a choir rehearsal when we're all there, because I'd tell you off. So, you know, do what's good for your voice. Let's get your voices really working nicely. So, Ian, after I've waited for ages, I'm so sorry. Can we just go from where we stopped, sopranos and altos this time, last bar, top system, page 37, down to figure 2, please.
Okay, sopranos, altos will be later. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Super, thank you. Tenors and basses, same place. Last bar, top system, page 37.
So tenors on beat 3, basses on beat 4. 1, 2.
Super. Don't forget tenors on that first bar, bottom system, page 37. It's bum, 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 bum. Don't get thrown off. I know everybody always says, well, why didn't he write 4 semiquavers? Well, he didn't. Okay, so it's ba ba da ba dum, 4 semiquavers. Right, everybody, this last bar, top system, page 37, please.
Sopranos, alto, tenor, bass. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Super. Right, everybody sing together, please, from figure 2. Everybody sing together, straight in from figure 2, please, Ian.
Okay. 1, 2. Should I carry on?
Yes, please. Lovely. So can we look, well done everybody, can we look at the bottom system of page 38, please? So sopranos, definitely to R. Can all the sopranos stand up for the moment? Don't worry, tenors and basses, I'm coming to you. Altos, you're laughing, you can just sit back for a minute. So sopranos, you've got to get that diaphragm support in. You have got to root yourself. Use those muscles. I'm sorry, I know you all hate me talking about it. But you know, you've got to use those muscles right down at the bottom, the toilet muscles. You've got to use every muscle to support. It's sorry, my crutch just went flying. I got so excited I dropped my crutch. So sopranos, yeah. Oh God, sorry. That's it. Thank you. I couldn't have that. Stay. Right. So Ian, would you do the soprano line, please? This is the bottom system of 38.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And sopranos, you know, at this point, I would say, how do you sing semiquavers? And you'd all go by using your diaphragm. And how do you get the semiquavers clearer? By bouncing off the first of each beat. Yeah. So when we get to that last bar of page 38, you're going to go, it's just like a trampoline. My nieces have one of these trampolines in the garden. They're going boing. And I sat sitting there watching them at the weekend thinking, yeah, you know, this is just like singing from your diaphragm. Boing, 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 boing. Bounce off those notes. So now I've said that, 10 of the basses. Can I hear you, please, from the second bar bottom system of 38? Sopranos, you may sit down. 10 of the basses, can you stand up, please? And can I have the second bar bottom system of page 38 where you do your semiquavers, please, Ian?
Okay. Should we go from in state?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, the bass is in state and tenors. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And it's well done. So those semiquavers is boing, 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 bounce, 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 bounce. It's really important. So you might think, oh, we know this, we've sung it loads. Yeah, but there's so many technical points to learn from this. And as I said, we may be on Zoom today, next week, we may be on Zoom for ages more. Who knows? As I say, I'm working towards, whatever we have to do, whatever's safe and right. But I'm now sort of stoking up the levels. I've got used to Zoom, you've got used to Zoom, and I want you to try and do more on your own at home. I want you to try and push yourselves to really do the technical stuff. It's so easy not to, isn't it? Because I can't hear you. But seriously, push yourselves. If you were having singing lessons, you'd be practicing at home, wouldn't you? I'm sure some of you have had, or maybe even still are having singing lessons. So if you were having singing lessons, you'd be working at home on your own. So I think we need to slightly change our mentality. And I've read some of the comments on the questionnaires and things. Slightly change our mentality. Just because you're on your own at home doesn't mean say you can't strive for excellence. I mean, as I say, when I work, when I go and sing concerts and things, I have to practice on my own at home and then go and deliver. And so, it is an important part of learning. And certainly I've sung lots of these bits, I've sung the solo parts in here before now. And the only way to rehearse that is to sit at home, put the recording on and learn it with the recording, because you haven't got a pianist at home, or, you just have to turn up like they are soloists do, 2 o'clock on the day and go for it. So you've got to learn it. So, you need to think of yourselves maybe slightly more now as soloists there. You can be the Haydn choir soloists and just get into it and get some more, think about your technique. I witter for so long about technique, don't I? So now you've got the opportunity to work on it. I can't hear what you're doing. So if you're trying stuff out to see how you can get your voice to work and it goes a bit pear-shaped, well, it doesn't matter because I can't hear. And it doesn't matter if your husband or the kids or the dog hears either. Because seriously, you're the most important person at this is your slot of the week. You're the most important person. So can we all stand up, except me, I'll fall over. Can we all stand up and sing all the way through, please? Ian, when you're ready.
Okay, 3, 4, 1.
sit down, please. Well done. Yeah, isn't it good? I just love this piece. It's so good. I hope you feel happy and cheerful now. I should have cheered you up. I mean, look at Francis. He doesn't look happy. He's knackered. Never mind. So now, please don't get bored and leave, because I just want to show you what I'd like you to prepare for next week, hoping that you've all got copies. Do you know what? If you don't have your copy by next week, you know, maybe somebody would send you a photo of, I mean, I do all this all the time with my own children when we need to share things. Somebody could, I know it's not right, but you could send just a photo of it so that people could have a look at it if you suddenly haven't got the music for next week and you know you've ordered it. What I'd like to do, hang on, I've just covered up a piece of paper, is number 5 in here. Now, please don't go away if you haven't got the music, because I want you just to get a feel of it ready for next week. I won't spend long, but I do want to just make a little start. And if you haven't got the music, just listen, please. We won't, as I say, I'm not going to go at it for ages and ages, but I'd just like to introduce it to you. Now, I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited, however this term works. We will get through this. We definitely will. However this term works, I'm quite excited because although I can't face doing Christmas carols for a couple of weeks yet, because I'm so sorry, I just can't. We can get going with this. Do a little bit of the Arm Man when you've all got copies, so that you've got a bit of a contrast. I don't want to. I think it's the whole rehearsal of this will. And then we can tackle some much more challenging carols, of all sorts of quite exciting carols I'd like to try with you. So, I think the motto for this term is to stretch and challenge, seriously, because there's no reason, if we're not together, or even if we are together, or even though some of you may be, not be able to join us if we are together, which is absolutely fine because we'll live stream it. I think it's good to stretch ourselves, because I don't want you to rest on your laurels or get tired of Zoom, because yeah, I know, but seriously, we need to press on and get better and challenge ourselves. So I've got some nice Christmas carols I've got in mind that will be a little bit different, a little bit pushing, and also I've got all sorts of ideas. I'm fired up. I've been sitting around too long on my crutches, so I've got lots of ideas for what we might do. I'm full of them. So can we look, please, at number 5? Ian, could you just play us a little bit of it, please? This is a different idiom, but we all know what a wonderful choral writer Benjamin Britten is. I mean, just the best. And the lovely thing about this piece is it's accompanied by a harp. So if we can manage to do something at Christmas, then we'll have a harp, which is great because it's not a wind instrument. I just love the harp. Anything. I mean, the minute I hear a harp, I want to play the harp. I want to learn the harp. So this is such a super piece. It's just for harp. It's for singers and harp, which is just great. So Ian's going to play us, please, number 5. If you haven't got the music, just listen. Okay, Ian, would you mind, please? It's so pretty. It is so pretty. So that's all I'm going to do of this, because I suspect, am I right in saying that quite a few of you have not got this copy? Would you raise your hand if you haven't got this music, please, so I can see? Yeah, hang on, I'm just looking at my screen. Wait a minute. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. So I don't want to I don't want to put you all off. So that is number 5. And it's what you can do also whilst you're in preparation for me is to make sure you're happy with the pronunciation. There are some pronunciation guides, I think. Yes, there are. There's a pronunciation guide at the front of your score. So if you're worried about how to pronounce any of the words, so as soon as you get your copy, can you please look at the pronunciation as well? And we will start straight away at next week's rehearsal with number 5 of the Britain, please. I think you'll love it. Sorry, yes?
Sorry, Mandy, just to tell everyone that I will put up a rehearsal aid of the whole of the ceremony carols on the website.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. You'll love it. You might find it a strange idiom to begin with. I mean, it is different, but it's great. It's just great. But can I reiterate again, just double check if you haven't yet ordered it, please order it straight away after the rehearsal. If you haven't, make sure you're getting the SATB, and I'm sure that's the right number, the ISBN number that's been sent to you by everybody. Just make sure it's the SATB version and not the SSA, because then, particularly if you're a chap, you won't have any music to sing. Brilliant. Okay, let's return, please, if we can, to the creation. And I'd like to do, I've written the wrong one down here. I always do this. I'm such a twit. So not number 27, achieve it is, but and I've lost the page as well. Sorry, I dropped it on the floor when I dropped my crutch. Hang on, I'm nearly with you. I want the second, achieve it is. So sorry. It's the one on, it's the 27B on page 99, please. Sorry, Ian, I gave you the wrong one. I didn't want the first one, which is 27. I wanted 27B. Okay. Have we all got that? Ian, are you there?
Yeah, this is page 99.
Lovely. Could you? Yes, so it's page 99. Can we all, before we break down and have a little look at breakdown, start to break it down, can we all have a little sing through it, please? This is another great chorus. So number 27, B, can't see straight, on page 99, please. Ian, if you could just play us the first couple of bars to get our brain into it, please. Lovely, thank you. So you don't get very much in, it goes yum, ba ba dum, and you're in. Okay. So Ian, if you wouldn't mind leading us in, everybody, please. I'd stand up again, guys. This isn't the sort of piece to sit. You'll rupture something. Stand up, please.
Tennis, faces. 3, 4, 1, 2.
That's fantastic. Isn't that fun? I love it. I just love that. So good. Right. I'm going to do the same as I did before. Some bits I think you'll do sit down. Sorry. Some bits I know you can do. Other bits I suspect you're beginning to go. And I suspect some of you are feeling quite woo because you haven't done not. Why would you? It's very difficult at the moment. But you know you need to do as much singing as you can. You know, sing along to whatever. I'm a great believer in that. I've been setting today singing homework. I'm not back on a full timetable yet because I can't get around quite enough. But I've been setting work and setting instead of singing in lessons because I do loads of singing all the time. I've been playing them the music and saying right, homework is go home and learn it. And so you know, so there's way around everything. So do lots of singing now. Get your voices go back into good nick. So first of all, back to the beginning. Can we all sing up to the first bar of the bottom system, the first page, please, Ian?
Sopranos, altos, tenors, basses. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Brilliant. Can I just have tenors and basses for the next bit, please?
Okay, basses, tenors. 3, 4.
Lovely. Good place to stop. Thank you. Right. Can I have sopranos and altos, please, from the top of page 100?
Okay, sopranos. And altos come in the next bar. 1, 2.
Lovely. Thank you. Well done. Can we have everybody back at the bottom of the first page, page 99, basses, tenors, everybody together now.
Okay, basses, 3, 4.
Lovely. Well done. Thank you very much. So now, I don't think there's anything technically difficult there. It's just, you know, counting and thinking and coming in the right places, which, you know, it's quite a long movement. So by this point, one's attention can wander. So keep focused. Tenors and basses, can we go to the bottom of page 101, wherever you think is a good place, Ian?
Should we go from basses straight on the beginning of our tenors coming in on the second beat? Okay, basses, tenors, 3, 4.
Yeah. cut down to the tenors at the bottom of the page, bottom of 102.
Tenors 3, 4.
Super, lovely, thank you very much. Can we go back to the bottom system of 101? Again, wherever you're comfortable picking it up, Ian, please.
Should we go from the soprano lead, second bar of 101? Alto's coming in over the page. Again, sopranos 3, 4.
Lovely. So well done. So sopranos, top of page 103, you've got to push off that lower A flat. I don't care if it's just R, so that you know you go ah, and you push down and go up to that top and do it on R. It's much easier, I think. Altos, what you're doing, I know you're only on one note, but again, move towards the beginning of the bar. He's all on high, da 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 dee. Move there. It makes the music much more exciting and interesting. Brilliant. Can we put everybody together, please, Ian? From, I suppose the bass is coming in at the bottom of page 101, and then the tenors, and then the sopranos and the altos coming in over the page.
Yep. So basses, tenors, sopranos. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Letter one, figure one, please. Everybody together. So carrying straight on, all together, please, Ian.
Sopranos, altos, tenors. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So can I hear everybody, no, not everybody, sopranos, can, you've got the most evil page turn, 103 to 104. Can I hear the sopranos doing the last, well, I won't be able to hear you, but can we practice, sorry, the sopranos doing the last bar of 103, and then doing over the page, please, carrying on over the page.
Okay, 3, 4, 1.
Thank you. So can I have, please, sopranos and altos from bar 105, well, 104. I want the sopranos to come off that top G and go, hallelujah, and then altos go, hallelujah. I want to hear that conversation, please, between sopranos and altos.
So sopranos, altos, 1, 2, 3.
not going to, I'll finish you off if I keep flogging the top A flats. But the figure 2 is the essence of everything I keep trying to teach you as a choir, is that if you can take those 2 bars on your diaphragm, da 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 dee da diddle da lum bum bum, and if you can make sure those semiquavers are all even, da luddle, and it's all to do with supporting from your diaphragm and not trying to do it on your throat, because you'll have no control. So when you're practicing, and it doesn't matter what you're practicing, you can always go back to 2 bars like that, because that's superly important for your technique. To get the use of holding the top A flat, keeping those tummy muscles tight as you come down into those semiquavers in the last and the second bar of figure 2. Okay, can I please go back and can I hear the tenors and basses from the last bar of the top system of 104, please? Last bar, top system of 104.
Okay, basses A flat, tenors B flat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lovely. Tenors, you've got that same moment. Last bar, top system, second bar of 2. Again, it's all to do with diaphragm support and being really on the rhythm. Yeah, you've really got to support it and move through it. Super. Can I hear everyone then from, it's not a great place, but I'd like to go from there. Last bar, top system of 104, please. Last bar, top system of 104.
Sorry, who do you want to hear?
Everybody, I'm sorry, everybody,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, so from the sopranos. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Lovely, cool. Can I now hear, please, sopranos and altos from the beginning and middle system of 105?
Okay, kicking off with altos. 3, 4, 1.
Super, thank you. And then can I please hear tenors and basses? Well, it'll be tenors first. Middle system of page 105, please.
Tenors. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Brilliant, well done. Can I hear everybody, please, from the middle system of 105?
Okay, altos and tenors. Okay, 3, 4, 1.
Brilliant. So we'll finish off by singing all the way through this movement. And I want you to focus really on the quality of the sound you're making. You might feel that you're a bit tired now. Fair enough. Please don't strain. If you're not feeling too tired, try really hard to get your diaphragm working and think about the quality of your sound you're making, because you know this pretty well. There are dodgy bits, obviously, because we haven't pushed ourselves to that final performance level. But try and think about the sound you're producing, how you're producing it. Can we all stand up, please? Right from the beginning, please, Ian, all the way through.
Swallows, altos, tenors, basses. Okay. 3, 4, 1, 2.
Brilliant. Well done. Sit down. Now, I'm hoping that you're all feeling, you're all going to tell me you're feeling exhausted, sorry, but I'm hoping you're all feeling invigorated and ready to go. I'm very, very, very keen this term, no matter what the covidity throws at us, that we press on and stretch and challenge ourselves. It's really, really important. It's good for our souls, which are very important, and it's good for your voices. Please spread the word if anybody you know isn't at the rehearsal. You know, I want everybody on board, everybody pushing forward. You know, we'll do what we can do. I'm beginning to sound like Boris, aren't I? Sorry. Well, we will, you know, we're going to do everything we possibly can to do whatever we possibly can. You know, and I've got all sorts of ideas, which I haven't yet shared with the committee because they'll probably have a nervous breakdown. But I've got all sorts of ideas about what we could do, what we could do at Christmas. We could be very creative. I've got very creative at school, just trying to get round, you know, well, first of all, most important thing at all occasions is being safe, but, you know, trying to think how to create activities, make things work. I'm taking sectionals at school. I've got extra staff in to divide and conquer and take some off here and some off there. I've got screens, I've got visors, I've got, oh, you wouldn't believe what I've got. So seriously, as evil as all this is, we can really push on this term and get lots of new challenging music learned and really expand your repertoire, expand your ability, and hopefully improve your voices, even though, you know, we're not singing together. So can I reiterate, please, I've lost it already, that please, please can you try that? You should be able to get these fairly quickly, well, within the week anyway. Please, 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 can you obviously get the Ceremony of Carols, but I'd love to be able to dip into the Armed Man so that you get a bit of contrast going, because you'll really, if you don't know this piece, you're just gonna love it, because it's utterly epic, utterly, utterly epic. Such a good piece. As I say, I know you all laugh at me, but I don't choose pieces I don't like. I'm not going to, am I? So, Ceremony of Carols, please, for next week. Don't not come if you haven't got it, because you can listen and see what's going on, but please have it. Please spread the word to anybody who's not here that are really nearly on board and pressing forward, because, you know, I'm going to assume that we're going to have opportunities to do stuff, so you've got to learn it. No good waiting until we might be able to do it to suddenly not have been to rehearsals and not have learned it. So this for definite, and then this please, and we can mix and match. You worked very hard this evening, lots of smiling faces, thank you, because it's nice my end when I'm dancing about like an idiot to get you better. So Ian and I will try and be together next week. I'm beginning to think, though, of course, Ian, that our plan of me coming to you might still not work if we're not allowed to mix. Oh, I don't know. But we could go to a room at school, even, you know, anything, just the pair of us, because we both teach at school, so we're allowed to be in the same place. So, you know, we'll try and be together next week, which will add a different dimension to the proceedings. Anything else to say, Francis? Anything you want to say?
No, just for people who might have come in late, because we did get a few late participants. Next week, it will be another Zoom rehearsal. But
not, you know, that's not forever. It's just we need to get a bit of time to work out what on earth's going on as things keep changing. So I'd like to finish off, of course, for poor old Ian, who has to bear the brunt of sorting it out his end. Huge thank you, everybody, to Ian. Thank you very much. Lovely. And so we're sticking with 7:45 now, Francis, yes? So I'll see you all at 7:45. Why bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with your Ceremony of Carols. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Well done. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.